Welcome to our leadership course. Today we are going to look at leadership and legacy. He chose David, his servant, and took him from the sheep pen. From tending sheep, he brought him to be the shepherd of his people Jacob, of Israel his inheritance. And David shepherded them with the integrity of heart, and with skillful hands he led them. David led people with two aspects: integrity of heart and skillful hands. The scripture says he led them. Integrity is being truthful and living in the way that matches your words with your actions. Leadership is a God-given privilege to lead people into the right way. Leadership is an asset when it is people-centered, but a liability when it is ego-centered. The greatest act of leadership is mentoring people. If what you learn, if what you achieve, if what you accomplish dies with you, then you never live to pass on, but you died completely. Mentoring is the manifestation of the highest level of personal maturity, security, and self-confidence. Mature people create people greater than themselves. Insecure people will never train people. They will oppress people. They will not let go because they derive their self-esteem from the things they started. Mentoring is a process in which a more experienced person helps to guide a less experienced person into the way to go. It consists of stages like model, where I do and you watch; mentor, I do help; monitor, you do, I help; motivate, you do, I watch; and lastly, multiply, you teach someone else. That's the Maxwell model. You will exit someday, so train your replacement. Your greatest gift to the world is your mentee. True leaders do not seek followers, they seek them. Leadership success is measured by the success of the successor. The greatest obligation of true leadership is to transfer your depots to the next generation. Years later, you'll be called an inferior leader if you didn't leave any mentor behind you. You preserve what you built through mentorship. Legacy is about preserving all that you have built, raising other people. In 1903, a story is told of the great young people. Human beings had not flown in the air for hundreds of years until 1903. It was December 17th when Orville and Wilbur Wright invented their first wooden airplane. It wasn't a perfect one, but it flew for about 39 minutes, a distance of 24.5 miles before it landed. Before Orville died of a heart attack in 1948 and Wilbur in 1912 due to typhoid, these men had mentored other men into work. After their successful flight, the Wright brothers said, "We packed our bags and our goods and returned home, knowing that the age of flying machines had come at last." These two men preserved what they learned. You preserve what you built through mentorship of others. Today we see Airbuses carrying several passengers as a result of two great boys. The largest passenger plane, named the Airbus A380, currently has a capacity to carry 850 passengers. What began as a small idea has been preserved into the greatest technology of the age. Success without a successor is in vain. Leadership that serves only its generation is weak. If your vision dies with you, then you died completely. Legacy is living beyond your grave. You don't see John Wesley again, but we can see the Methodists. Leadership is not a sprint but a relay. You run 1 mile at a time, patiently waiting. The most important part of the relay is to pass on the baton, not just running. You are a great leader if you delegated tasks. If you want to do a few small things right, do them yourself. But if you want to do great things, make a big impact, learn to delegate. Leadership and legacy is what you should be aiming at in all your entire life as a leader. Thank you for listening. Patrick Chizito.